This is an anagram string.
Yeah.
That is correct. And ACDB, AABD. Output is false because C is missing. Okay. Anagram. Check two strings are anagram or not. ABCD. What is? I actually don't know the meaning of anagram.
Okay, I'll explain you. Okay, it's
Okay.
like I'll put it. Your sound bit, right? Sound bit is a string one. Okay.
Okay.
Now what I will do? There is one more string. Dip sound. Okay. So
DI.
yeah, both are anagrams. Why? Because the characters are same.
Okay.
Getting it right? Uh,
Okay.
uh, if I change it to n, it is not. They are not anagram. Okay.
And if you delete the M, if you delete one of the characters,
It
O,
is not. It is not.
it is
It is
not
not
anagram.
anagram. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So ABCD ADBC output is true. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is an anagram string.
Yeah.
That is correct. And ACDB AABD output is false because C is missing. Okay.
They are not matching. Simple.
They're not
Forget
there.
about the.
Okay.
So need to write a function which accepts two strings and return a boolean. Okay.
Okay.
Just come write the function. Don't write main everything. No.
Okay. In Java.
Yeah. Just write the function. Two parameters, two strings.
Ah.
Uh, Output is a boolean. That's it. Return value.
Output is Boolean. Okay. Boolean check anagram. The input will be string input. Okay. So now I need to. It will be an array of strings. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. The string is coming. Okay. Now
There are two strings. Okay. Uh, Input is two strings.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the input one, string input two. So what I need to do now is iterate a loop. Then first array I will loop through. Then I will take individual characters. ARR contains function I can use. I can use if. Wait. Let me just write some English. Then
Okay.
if input one contains so if input one dot zero contains input two. Okay, let me just try this logic now. So I will take a loop for string s, suppose, and I'm taking input one here. Okay, if I'm taking the strings individually. Okay, so if input two dot contains s, if input two contains s, so the first string, then I will what I will do, boolean output equal to, let's just say, now there will be a problem. Output will be true. Output will be true. Let me just recheck this once again. Boolean check if anagram, I'm getting array of strings, two inputs, input 1, input 2. I'm taking a variable output as false.
No,
I'm
why array of
iterating.
input? Just two strings, right? It's not array. Just two strings, two
Uh,
objects. Why
okay,
do you need array?
okay, I don't need array. Yeah, right. But I have to check if all the characters are present or not. So,
That you have to implement, but the input is two string object. That's it.
okay, input will be a single string.
Yes.
Mm, okay. Uh, is there a way I can find the first character? Let me just try this. For int I equal to 0, I less than input 1 dot length I plus plus. ठीक है. अभी now I not sure if I can do that. String s equal to input 1 dot char at function character at ith position. So right now string s will contain the input one's ith character. Okay. Now if input 2 contains this s, if input 2 contains this string s, then I will return, then my output will be true. Okay, but the problem is there will be a problem here. There will be a problem. What the if the string is ACBD, ACBD is coming as input 1. Input 1 A is picked up. A is contained in the input 2, so it will be true. Then C is coming up. C is contained. C does not have it. Then output equal to. Okay, then let's do one thing. Let's make this true, and then if it does not contain a negative condition, if it does not contain, then return false. Okay. Now if it is false, then I don't want the loop to continue. So what I will do is break it here, and then here I will return the output. Okay, I think this is this is something I've written.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to close this right side the chat window? Okay, I got it. Okay. So I have made a function check anagram. Okay, I am taking two inputs that user is providing me, ABCD and ADBC. Okay,
Okay.
I have taken an output boolean variable and I have set it to true by default. Okay, now I am iterating a loop through input's length. Whatever input that user has provided, I am iterating a loop through the length of that input, and I am taking out the first character. For the first iteration of the loop, I am taking out the first character, char at function. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now my first character contains A. Okay. And this A is contained in the second character as well, second string as well. Input 2 contains S. Okay. Now there is a negative condition here. So if it does not contain, then the output will be set to false and this loop will break. So when in the second iteration, it will find C, my S will be C. Okay. And C contains S will return me false. Okay, C contains S, the condition will enter in this loop, if condition, and then this output will be set to false, and then it will break. I mean, it won't continue the iteration, and then it will return the output as false.
Okay. Mm. Okay. What is the time complexity of this approach?
Time. Okay, so time complexity.
Yes.
Say the length of string equal to n. Okay, say the length of string is n. So my loop will iterate. It won't iterate n times. If it finds a mismatch, the maximum time it will take is n. Okay, and the minimum time it will take is 1 in the best case, because if it finds a character, say if it finds c is your first character, then it will immediately break and return false. So minimum time will be 1. This will be the complexity.
Uh, is that correct? I check again. Okay, what is total time complexity? You give me three things, right? What is total time complexity? Can this, you know the big code terms, right?
uh,
Are you
uh,
familiar with that?
Pardon, your voice broke. Can you repeat the last sentence?
That big code terms, right? Are you familiar with that? When you
No,
the
no,
respective time complexity,
no.
order of time? No, you're not familiar with that, huh?
Decode time.
No, no, big code. We use the terms, right? Whenever we talk about time complexity, big
No,
code of
actually,
time. So what is that for this entire program?
uh, no, actually, I'm not familiar with that thing.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now again, right? I'll ask next question. Do you think? Okay, I don't think you'll be able to do it. Fine. When you look at your code, right? uh,
Hmm.
Just go through your code. Just think whether, just check whether this code will work for all possible inputs. If you give different input will work or not, can you check
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
Just take your time. Take your time and check it.
I actually did that with these two set of inputs. But say if someone tells me like, yeah, if the input is accepted, if the input is a string that you are sending, okay, then it will work always,
Are
because
you sure? Check
um,
again. Take a minute. Look at your code and check. Let me know.
okay.
Maybe you try the different type of input. See what is happening.
Um, uh, okay, let me try with this. Okay, there will be a problem. There will be a problem with this approach S1 and S2. So if it will go to check SOMDIP and one character is missing here, O. So it will find O, the first string will find O, and it won't find it here. Okay. No, it will work because it will break and output will become false. And the what else can be there? And what if some extra characters, if you put a GGH or something like that, GHJ in the second string? So if the first string is SOMDIP and the second string is this, so it's not an anagram, right?
It is not an anagram.
Okay. So I am comparing the first string with the second string. Okay. And if the second string contains some extra characters, then my function will not work. Yeah. My function will not work if the second string contains some extra characters. So how do I tackle that? One way is like putting another variable, output one, output two, but actually that's not very recommended. Let me think of something. What I was thinking, like putting another boolean variable and then writing this all over again. And if output one and output two both are true, then you return true. Else you return false. But that will be some long approach. What else can we do? String has some functions. Okay, if character at I, or if we take two loops here, I and j, and yeah, so output, let me do one thing. I will put it as output one and I will put it as output two. This method will work. It's not that it will fail. Um, for This for loop ends somewhere 1 2 open 1 2 open. So there has to be some easier approach. For j equal to 0, or I will also work here. I equal to 0, I less than input 2 dot length, I plus plus string s equal to input 2 dot character at I. If input 2 contains, if input 1 contains this character s, then set output as false, break. And while returning, I will check if output output 1 and output 2. So this condition will check if both are true or not, and then it will, if both are true, then it will return true. Okay, true, else it will return false. So this approach will work, but it will increase the complexity. So actually, what I did was, initially I was comparing string 1 with string 2. Okay, I used to pick up each character from string 1, and I was checking if that character is present in string 2 or not. Okay, if that character was present, then I check the next character in string 1. If any one of them was absent, I would return false. The second approach, the problem with this approach was, uh, what if the things reverse? Like if second string has some extra characters which first string does not have, then it will never get caught. So what I am doing here is, I am taking two variables, Boolean variables. In the first case, I am checking input 1 with, if input 2 contains that single character, and in the second condition I am checking if input 1 contains the single character. Okay, now both of them has to be true. If both of them are true, then I will return true, else I will return false. So this is the approach, but the problem is, it is increasing the complexity. Okay, hello, am I audible?
Yeah. But you're not sure um, the exact time complexity, but you are sure that it will increase, right?
Yeah, it will work, but it will increase the time quantity. Yeah, it will increase the time complexity. Based on those parameters, what you are saying, I actually don't know that. But again, the time taken by this function will increase. That's I'm sure, because two loops are moving now instead of one.
Okay.
But there has to be some simpler approach.
Okay. Still, again, it will work for all use cases.
Yeah, this will. I think this will work for all use cases. If it's accepted, I mean, yeah, it should work.
Check again. I will give you a minute. Okay.
Okay. What will happen if both of them are null? Should it be an anagram if user passes empty string? I mean, if S1 is empty string, okay, and if S2 is also an empty string, then should it be an anagram? Like
S1 is empty and
S1 and S2 both are empty strings. Then in
okay.
that case, should it be anagram?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So then I will write a condition here. If S1 dot length equal to 0 and S2 dot length is a function. So S1 dot length and S2 dot length equal to 0, then I will return it from here. I won't move downwards. So return true. Okay. So null string, empty string is handled, and anywhere else, empty string. Actually, I don't need to write this because this loop will not enter. Okay. If this loop doesn't enter, this output will remain true in both cases. So I don't need to write this. It will work anyway with empty strings.
Okay.
So it will work anyway. It won't go. It will not enter in this loop, right? So if it does not enter, this variable will never be false. So it will always be true. Same thing here also. It will not enter. This variable will always remain true. And if both of them are true, then I am returning true. So empty strings are like anagrams. That condition holds true. So I cannot think of anything else.
Okay. Mm, so you can. Okay, I will give you an input. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, okay. So what is expected output? Forget about your code.
Okay.
When I pass this,
Expected false.
hold 1 second. I missed up. Yep, this is correct. Yep.
Okay. Expected output is then true.
Why it is true?
Because C is present, like all the characters are present in both the sets. A, B, C, D are the unique characters,
No,
and
we never discussed, right? Unique event is say that. No, the characters in the other one should match the characters, right? If it's
okay,
one C that here it should be one C. If there are two C's, there should be two C's.
okay. Oh, number of characters should also match. Right, this condition will fail because okay, I wasn't aware of that. Anyway, let me just try to do some modifications here.
Okay.
So input one dot length input input at character at I. Character at ith position is picked up. So C is picked up. Okay, then let's do one thing. In this if condition, let me also check the length because anyway I'm checking each character from all these two set of, each character from all these strings. So if each one contains, let me just think about it a second. So say someone gives me A, B, and someone gives me AB. So my first character is A. It's present in second. Okay, it's present in second. So then my second character is A. A is also present in second. A. It will go 5 times. It's present in second. It will be true. It won't enter in the false condition. Then it will come to B, and B is also present in second. So what I need to do now is I need to match these two lengths. If the lengths are same, if the lengths are same, then I will return true. So here I am putting one AND condition, and input 1 dot length equal to input 2 dot length. So before returning true, I will check that if output 1 and output 2 both are true, and input 1's length is equal to input 2's length. So this condition will be handled. So what I have changed here is to tackle the string 1 and string 2. Okay, what I have done is I am checking output 1 and output 2 should be true. Okay, because they are iterating through loops, and they are returning false if any character, there is any character mismatch. With that condition, I am also checking input 1's length and input 2's length. So if input 1's length matches input 2's length, then there has to be unique characters in both these things, right? So it has to be equal always.
Okay, check again. We'll do for all use cases.
Okay, let me just A B C D A B C. This use case will work because B is missing. It will find out in these loops. Okay, A B B C D, A B C D. What about A B B C D, A B C D? It will return false because input one's length does not match input two's length, even if the output one and output two returns true. Okay, what else can be there? Let me think. Okay, just give me a second.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, no, actually, I cannot think of anything else.
Okay. Shall I give?
Yeah, yeah.
Just modify.
Okay, so both the lengths are same now. A, B, C, D, D, D. Hmm. A, B, C, D, D, D. Yeah, this will fail because both the lengths are same. Both the lengths are same in this case, uh, but there is a mismatch between number of C's and number of D's. But all the characters are present in both the strings. Um, so how to handle it?
Okay, fine. I think time is up. Okay.
Okay,
Mm, fine. Now tell me, sir, how was the interview? How do you think you did in this interview
it
process?
was great, great.
No, you. I'm asking you. I'm not asking how did I ask the question. No.
No, in my perspective, I think, well, but actually, the problem is this big code no one will accept. People want one or two liners.
Okay. No, we'll talk about one. Don't just give me generic feedback. I want a specific feedback. What did you do well? What do you need improvement? Where do you need improvement? Hello?
One is, yeah, one point is like this logic. I mean, yeah, I will find answers in Google that are way shorter than this. I mean, nobody compares this using two loops. So I think that part went wrong. Second part that went wrong is the failure to assess this scenario A B C D D D and A B C C D D. That was the second part that went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And the part that went right, I mean, in my previous Java interviews, I wasn't able to write these lines at least.
Was
So
it?
something I've written, so it gives me some confidence to some
Okay.
sort.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, these are from my side.
Okay. I will give my feedback. Okay.
Okay.
Thing is right. Good thing is, yeah, you are able to write a brute force method, but you missed some cases. Okay. If you need to fix it, you have to redesign everything. Okay. Now coming to the
So
improvement part, right?
can you just repeat again? The voice
You
broke.
are you are able to write the brute force method. Okay.
Able to write the
Brute force method. When I say
brute
brute
force
force
method.
method, it is
Hmm.
not the optimal approach. Okay,
Okay.
it is
Hmm.
not the optimal approach. It's a working solution,
Yeah.
but you did not write the working solution. Like it, then the edge case is missed totally, right? So fix it. You have to redesign the entire thing. Okay, it will not work. To handle edge cases, right? You need to redesign the entire program itself. Okay,
Yeah.
that is one. Now, second thing is you need to be very strong in the fundamentals. you're not familiar with the time complexity. Okay,
Okay.
without that, you will never tell me that it is optimal or not. Correct? You
Okay.
need to know the fact, right? This is optimal because of the time complexity. It's not optimal because of this time complexity, right? You should have a clarity. Without that, we cannot say it's optimal or not, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So,
that is one. Um, then again, right? What else? When the problem is given, don't jump into the coding. You should ensure that you ask a lot of which cases. Okay, you did ask that empty string later. Okay, but what will happen if you pass null to this function? What will happen?
okay.
What will happen? You tell me. What will happen if you pass null to this string, this function?
If we pass null, then it will throw null pointer at line number 6.
Correct. So whoever caller, if it's not caught exception, it will crash. Correct.
Correct. So, we have to do a null check before
Hmm.
starting these loops. Yeah.
Correct. These are called edge cases. You should ensure you cover that also.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. I think I'm done with the interview. Okay. This is how the interview looks like. Okay. You get the point, right? Here I will not, because you'll be solving a lot of problems, right? A problem will be given to you. You have to solve it. It's a
Okay.
minimum guidance for your experience, right? I'm talking about how we map this to a actual job role. Correct?
Okay.
That's what happens, right? There are problems, you have to solve it. So
Yeah.
how,
Correct.
this is how we decide whether he's capable of solving it or not.
Okay.
Okay, so
So this
yeah,
is not like this is not enough for a good job, right? The good interviewer will
no,
not.
it's okay. It's okay, right? It's not prepared. I just want to set expectation now today. So
Yeah.
you keep that in mind when you prepare next.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
do that after 2 weeks, right, you will not know how the interview process. You will waste the 2 weeks. That's why you want to
Yeah.
set the expectation now itself, first meet.
Okay.
Okay, now
So.
you will prepare accordingly when you are preparing. Okay,
Hmm.
these are, even if you look at the code, right, they will always see the native cases will be handled properly. Null check, emptiness,
Hmm.
input validation will be there.
Hmm.
But you did go there actually. I didn't never talk about empty. You did talk about it by yourself, but you
Okay.
missed the null part. You
Yeah.
missed
No.
the
No.
null
I
part.
actually didn't miss the null part. I knew
You did
it will
not
throw
go.
null pointer exception, but the problem is actually I assume that these are the strings that are coming. So
You
I
should
was
not assume. That is
okay.
the enemy, like the main culprit, like
Uh,
main enemy in the interview process. You should not assume
okay.
anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Focus on null pointer handling.
No, simple. Handle edge cases. Ensure that you handle edge cases. Okay.
Uh,
Fine. I
okay.
don't have anything else. Uh, Something. Okay. You prepare again. We'll catch up again. Maybe.
Okay, so in the next interview, what are you planning to what do you want me to focus on? First is data structure algorithm. Second is product system design, right?
Yes.
And with
No.
that,
Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to. Step one is what? Identify the companies. What is your target company?
yeah, sort
The,
out list of jobs that I want. That okay, I will do that. And then I need to prepare on some basics on data structure algorithm and product and system design.
I don't think you'll be cover everything in a single 2 weeks, but one by one. Maybe you'll cover DSA next week. Next when you meet next time. Maybe
Data
when do you,
structure algorithm.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll start with array topic. Okay.
Okay.
We'll start with
So
array.
start with
Arrays and
array.
strings.
Okay.
Arrays and strings.